to give it time, to have a lot of patience, to forgive yourself and to forgive your children. For every 10 struggles that you have with your children, write down 20 of your own. And realize that you have limitations too, and you're grieving, they're grieving, everybody's grieving, and honor that first and foremost. And don't be afraid to reach out. That's a huge pride thing, I think, especially when you adopt older children. You've had so many people saying, what are you getting yourself into? What are you doing? What are you doing? And you're really afraid of hearing, I told you so. But you've got to find those people, and you have to line them up beforehand that aren't going to tell you, I told you so. Those people that in your worst situation can understand what you're going through. Maybe not completely, but they're willing to walk through it with you. And won't judge you for, being your worst self. And just try to keep in mind that every day is a new day. Just take it one day at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get too optimistic. Don't try to think that the goal is to have the perfect family, because your family's never going to look like anybody else. And that's an important thing to come to terms with. I often say I would be a really great mom of one child, and I sometimes grieve that but then I realize that it's all of these children and what they've what they've brought to me, the challenges that they've brought that have made me the mother I am. So, and appreciating and respecting what the gift that they've given you in teaching patience and love and acceptance, and find a really good counselor that has experience in adoption and attachment specifically. It's not good enough to go to somebody that doesn't understand, because through experience, I know that they can do a heck of a lot more damage than they can do good. We said it, going to the wrong person can set you back a long ways in attachment. Also, just give it time. I think that's it's so easy in the moment to sit back and think this is the way your life's always going to be, and it's hard to see the good times ahead. And if you keep, they're there. And they might just be glimmers sometimes, but they're there, and you just have to look for them, and to just find reasons to laugh a lot, and do what works for your family. Don't be afraid to turn on the television, and just let everybody veg out, and take advice, ask for advice, but don't feel that you have to follow that, because every child is different. What the books say, what your friends say, what anybody says is for a textbook child, and there is no textbook child. There's only children that have experienced what they've experienced, and trying to fit them into a box never works. And meet them where they are every day, and hopefully you survive.